We're playing Do Not Take This Cat Home. This game is not suitable for children or easily disturbed. So if you don't like horror stuff, this is probably not a good idea to watch this. Let's get into it. Please take care of yourself. No. Oh shit. Ooh. What is preferences? I can do full screen? But I actually can do full screen. I didn't know. Oh. Ooh. I gotta go fix the TikTok part. All right, we're good. We're good. Are we playing? Do not take this cat home. My mouse is gone. I cannot see my mouse at all. Maybe full screen was a bad idea. I don't know. Is it loud? I feel like it's loud. All right. Roll back, unsee. I don't think we should change anything. I think it's fine. I can't even see my mouse. I can't. I can't see my mouse. I can see it on my OBS monitor though. We see your mouse on the... I can see it on the OBS monitor, but I can't see it on my screen. That's weird. Hi, how you doing? Let's try it out. You're not having a great day as usual. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. I should take down my tail. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should stay at home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head down when... Kitty! Huh? What was that? There's only a few people around the streets. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that's the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiously guiding your steps, you follow the sound of the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alleyway and walked forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your step sounds louder and more confident than you actually feel. Meow. Kitty! Finally, the sound source comes into view of the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box. Oh my god! It's a cat! Guess it should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It's so cute! It puts its front paw up on the edge of the box, looks up at you. Meow! Oh my god! Yeah. So cute! It definitely knows it. You've never had much of an opinion on your way to another about the cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to the feline overlord. Okay, this cat is made by a cat lover. Okay, whoever made this game loves cats a lot. This sounds like every cat fucking a cat lover. My god. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in the cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you, obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It just looks at you. As if waiting for you to make the next move. Do you not take it home? Take it home. Do we not take it home? Elise, do we leave it? What do you want to do? What are we doing, Elise? Do we leave? I want to pet the kitty. Take the cat. Take the cat. All right. We take it home. You know what? You reach into the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and well. I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then. It slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. It's purring. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to the shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in the modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. You living alone in it. It feels weird having another living being inside of it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own device, you set about making the both of you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and you open it with a tab on the top. You put some cat food on the saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up the beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat, after all. It just leaves it there if you're hungry later, okay? The cat rubs his body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread and toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey, cheese, and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato sliced. Oh! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and a sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just then. You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. I think there's something wrong with this cat. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Right? Sure, you're not a cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? I mean, you gave it meat and it ignored it. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in a while. It's still raining outside, not after all your effort. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening unfortunately goes downhill from here. Even after covering up your finger cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and think you're food now? You're not just what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. Oh, come on. Enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner into the hall. You sigh deeply. At the point, you just worry it's going to take a bite of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea of how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't know how you don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of the local vet, you pick up the one. What? The light just went out? Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur off the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. The cat sits on top of the digital clock, staring at you. What the fuck? Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indications that it's alive. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. What the fuck? Those eyes, his eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are larger, round and pale. The flashlight flickers. The cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuates the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart. It overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense of everything that's happening. The order will be restored, but no answer comes in mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly, absurdly in response, like a predator preparing to pounce, but waiting for your next move. Bro, you should just get that fucking cat out, throw it out of the window. Like, get that cat out of... What the fuck is this cat doing? This is not normal. Like, you gotta get that shit out. Just throw him out of the window. Get out yourself. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. You can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you can already feel impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you know... You don't know how you know this. But you can sense it's clearly as if it had whispered. Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! I ain't playing with you! I am playing with you, what the? No. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you. making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste. Wait, your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. A sharp pain exploded in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet tickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles of the skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Winded from the fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming from the outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife, and still tinted red from your earlier blunder. But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by then? You gulp dryly at the pain of your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over the knife, as if skipping in delight. Oh my god, this cat is licking the fucking blood again. And bends down to lap on the blood dripping from the blade. Ah! Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breath, discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading through your throat. The incomprehensible sight of Stray you taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood? Golden eye slides up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down an empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else into white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you, everything except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the blood imprint on your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadow grows around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Oh fuck. Elise, what do we do? Do we look behind us or do we keep running? That's a lot of run. Keep running. Huh? Interesting. Oh, very, very interesting. Ending O. It begins. What? This is continue. What does it do? Right, of course. It's the first time in a while you felt like going out. And you're actually glad you did. The weather is absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. Be tentative. Allow yourself to feel excited for his possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Meow? No, get that cat out of there. Huh? What was that? Curiously guiding your steps, you follow the sound of the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just managed to reach down between the tall building on the either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward to loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground, softening your steps. Meow meow. Finally, the sound of source comes into the view, warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in the big cardboard box, is a cat. You guess that shouldn't be this obvious. Meow. This interesting looking cat is pretty yellow. Eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paw onto the edge of the box, looks up at you. Meow. So cute, right? You look so familiar. Yeah. Like a scenario we just had. Right? You don't need to read it all over again. These are different outlines. But I tend to, my throat gets really dry when I read because I say things in a way when I read them loud. So I'm not the biggest fan of reading things for this long. I don't recall. Meow. Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways to stand for a standard black cat to look after all. Get some water. Every pause I've had, I've been sipping water. I've nearly drank like half a liter during this game alone. Tea? No, it's too warm for tea. This one sure is a cutie though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Do we take it home? You went talking a lot? Yeah, maybe I should. I didn't know this was a game where I talk a lot. I thought it was like voice lined. Do we take it home? Do not take the cat home. We take it home? All right, let's take it home. Why is this sad? Well, why not? Right? Oh, is it cute? You barely reach your arm before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up into your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Purr, purr, purr. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of there, yeah? Purr. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in the modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking your front door and placing cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. but it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something alone, do something with the cat. What should we do, Elias? Do something with the cat or do something alone? With the cat? Like what? Pet it, pet the cat, feed the cat, play with the cat, clean the cat. On the second thought, what do we do? You guys want to pet the cat? Okay. It's not every day you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but to pet it to your heart content? You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. Oh my god, that's cute. The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing into your lap. Poor thing, you just want some attention, don't you? Aww. Alright. You carefully pet the cat. You rub behind his ears. You scratch underneath its chin. You smooth sweep along its back. Huh. Good? You keep petting the cat. Keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying the bonding time together. But the cat starts to get relentless after a while. Keep petting? Or let's do something else. What do y'all want to do? Do something else? Okay. What should we do? Feed the cat, play with the cat, clean the cat. Play? Okay. Meow? Poor thing was probably bored sitting in the old box all day. Just watching a crowd of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Ah, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Ah, okay then. What to play though? Oh shit, there's a lot of games. That's a lot of games. What do y'all want to do? Laser? Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters, sort of. Why not pass the time by letting the cat hunt after something he'll never quite understand? That sounds like a little mean when you think of it like that. But it's not like the cat will know anyways. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. So you dig out your old laser pointer from your long gone dreaded days of group presentation in school. You flip it on and you see that even after all this time, the battery still works. You get a little kick out of aiming it in the mirror hanging in the living room, so it reflects off the glasses, making a little red dot appear on your knees. Meow? The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses its paw to your knees, like it's trying to catch a dot of red light as casually as possible. You manage to hold back a chuckle. Not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of his paw. You move the light a little higher above your knee. The cat reached immediately, trying to pin down the light. But then, in the next second, you already moved it to the floor. The cat jerkily follows, attempting a more energetic pounce when you shift the red dot over there, and over there. By the couch, on the couch. The cat might ignoring you, but you're certainly enjoying yourself. It's been a while since you've laughed this much. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto the lamp beside the couch. Oops. In its haste, it gets the light, and the cat leaps onto land. The cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Ah, frick. Gah. Oh my gosh. The cat is sitting in the middle of the former lamp broken shards. Buck hunched, its head whipping around back and forth as if in a panic. You quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down to pick up the cat and check if it for any injuries when... Slash! Oh, hey! The cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making frantic half turns in various directions as if looking for something or waiting for something to appear. Oh, jeez. That really hurt, you know? You hold a hand with a scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but... Immediately, your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. You watch the shock as the cat starts to run around tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You won't stop it, but you're afraid of getting in the middle of a rampage. You consider calling the vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that wouldn't be a good idea. Oh, fuck. What happened to you? Is it? An idea comes to your head. An idea comes to you, or rather, a realization. You grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away toward the floor in the middle of the living room, thinking, hoping that the cat would calm down. If it found what it was looking for, you turn on the laser pointer. The cat's reaction is immediate. What the fuck? Bro, this ain't no cat. That's a goddamn lion. A demon. I'm out of water. You screwed up. In a span of mere seconds, you watch the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair. Leaps high into the air. Changes in the air. Crash. And slams down upon the dot on the floor with a weight and force that shakes the whole apartment, maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazzlingly how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise. That's what you're thinking about? Are you... How the fuck are you thinking about that in this scenario? What? Are you gonna get a noise complaint? Okay. Yet as you stare at the side in front of you, the cat has somehow grown in size. Eyes bulging and glowing. Tails thrashing. Teeth enlarged. Bared and covered alarmingly in a bubbling froth. Its giant claw rip and shred through the carpet, through the floor, tiles even below them, ravenously trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. You slowly back up toward the door. Its light moves with you. Instantly, you flick the light away, this way, and that. The cat stampeding after it. So fast, smashing through the TV, breaking the couch in the hall. Too fast, bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. A chance. You turn intending to the bolt out of the door and never come back. But in your haste, you forget something. You forgot something. You forgot the laser pointer gripping like a lifeline in your hand. You forgot the mirror Still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway. The laser reflects off of it, putting the small glowing red dots on the back of your head. And as you reach the door, you forget that it's locked. You don't even have a chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. What the fuck? You're torn to shred before you can't even blink. Ending 12 target. Bro, this cat is cursed, man. Yeah, this kid. I don't want this kitty. I don't want this kid. This kitty can fuck off, man. You stay out of there. Fuck you, kid. I don't want to deal with this kitty. We got murdered by a cat, bro. That cat turned into a leopard, man. No meowing here. You get that? You starting to growl, bitch. Oh hell no. W game chat. This game, that's a fun game. My throat is dying from reading all this, but this is W fucking game though. That was an interesting interesting turn of events. That was fun. Hope you guys enjoy that. If you're watching this on YouTube and enjoy, make sure you click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to yet with us live and join us live, feel free to come by my Twitch channel on twitch.tv/attilleegames. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. Game of the year for real. Yeah, this is game of the year, chat. This is game of the year. Solid game. Go play it out. Do not take this cat home. It's free on itch.io. Have fun with it.